Another great offline marketing method is to leverage joint ventures and strategic relationships. And so there's definitely a difference in the two. They can sort of be used interchangeably. I look at a joint venture as partnering with another business or another person for a common good, right? So there's a planned promotion to do a joint venture. So I'm going to partner with the beauty salon to run a special promotion to their list, and they're going to send something to mine. Like, that's a joint venture, right? There's also strategic relationships, and that's where it's kind of like networking with other business owners, in which you have this network and you have these relationships, and you know that you can benefit each other, but you may not have a planned way to go about it. You may just help each other figure out ways to grow your business, provide some opportunities. But you can look at those strategic relationships. They may just provide you with some gifts for contests that you have. So understand the difference in the two, but know that they fall kind of under the same umbrella when we're talking about them. And so the best way to leverage a joint venture or strategic relationships is, one, you treat it a lot like networking. You get to know the people, you introduce them. You can use your network to get your foot in the door with these business owners or with these businesses. And you have to go in with the give first attitude. Figure out how to make this a win-win. And so there was definitely an emphasis on my first win. It's like the big win, and then there's a little win. Make sure that the big win always goes to your joint venture or strategic relationship partner. Make sure that they are always getting the best end of the deal. And what will happen is, most of the time, you'll end up getting more opportunities to work with other joint ventures, because word will start to get out that you're not trying to take advantage of this. If you're always trying to just take, then you're going to have less opportunities to develop these relationships. So always go in with the win, giving them the big win, and a win for you. You obviously want to make it work. And so know that you have to go in with a giving mindset. Another thing with joint ventures you have to understand is that you have to be very specific in what you want. A lot of times you're going to have to do most of the work for them. Don't go in thinking they're just going to help market and promote your business. A joint venture is that it's joint. It should benefit both people, and you need to cooperatively and collaboratively do this. But don't assume that the other business owner knows any more about marketing than you do, and they may know a lot less about marketing and have no idea about it. And so don't take for granted the fact that you're still going to have to do some work to market your business. And so how can you leverage these joint ventures and strategic relationships? Well, some of the ways that I did them when I had my fitness business, and one of the best ways was we would offer and volunteer to go do workshops or put seminars on at these businesses' place of business. So we would actually go to them. We wouldn't even ask them to promote stuff for us. They would promote it internally. They would get all the clients there that they could. We would show up, we would deliver a killer workshop or a killer seminar focused specifically on something that was really important to their clients. So again, the big win. Their clients didn't have to go anywhere. They didn't have to do anything special for us. We delivered a killer services, added value for them, and we just collected the leads and made an offer for people to join the front end offer afterwards. Other ways that you can do this is you could co-promote a challenge. So you could promote a challenge out to the community and do it as a joint venture, so that one is the sponsor. You guys are the official sponsors of this, and you could have multiple joint ventures. So when you're running a transformation contest, getting people to come in onto that, offer up prizes and use the promotions there. That's a great, great resource for you to utilize. You can also do mailings. So I had a couple of really good strategic relationships with businesses that didn't understand the power of their email list very well. And so I would go in to approach these businesses about their email list, and I would create a free offer. I would give them all the content that they would need. I'd create a special landing page, and I'd have them send out the email with the link to this special landing page for this business. And they would send that out. I would get a lot of leads come in and give me their name and email to come onto our email list, and then I would pay those people, pay that business for the leads. So I'd say, hey, I'll give you $1 a lead, and if any of them sign up for a actual membership, I'll give you $50 for every one of those people that signs up for the membership, or I'll give you 50% of their membership first month's fees. And so I ended up paying a little bit of money for that, but I had free leads that came to this. And a lot of times you can rent a list, like buy into a JV's list for a couple $100. But if you really want to go overboard, say, hey, look, I'll give you $1 per person that signs up, and then I'll give you 50% of their first month's membership fees. When you do that, they're more likely to do that over time. So there's tons of ways to leverage joint venture and strategic relation strategic relationships within your community, I think it's one of the greatest offline marketing strategies you can do. And you can use them at intervals and cycles, and plus you can go and expand that out to many of them. You don't have to be pinned into just one. So if you remember the basic principles of it, make it a win-win, treat it kind of like networking, and always over-deliver, you'll be great at doing strategic relationships and joint ventures.